Okay, yes, I do have the Z Fold 6. Look, I had to do a little something to create a little fun and excitement for this unboxing because we all know, well, there's not much to the unboxing experience anymore. Got the Silver Shadow Z Fold 6, the latest and greatest foldable from Samsung. We all know that the upgrades are very, very tiny, very small, incremental. Not a whole heck of a lot has changed here. A little bit. We got a different design form factor and a few little areas. AI is the big thing, right? And I'm going to be perfectly honest with all of you. If I don't at least get one wow factor, one personal wow factor through my experience, it's going back. If Samsung wants to give us these tiny incremental upgrades for more of my smacks, for more of my money, in case you don't know what smacks are, you know, I'm going to play the game with them. It's going back. So I'm really hoping to find that wow factor. I really am. So anyway, with that being said, let's unbox the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 Silver Shadow. And here she is in all her glory, the 512 gigabyte of storage Silver Shadow Z Fold 6. Aesthetically, I like the camera setup there. The corners are sharper. They're not rounded like the Z Fold 5. That may be a plus, a negative for some of you. I know that when you hold a smartphone, whether it's a foldable or a regular smartphone that has sharper corners, it tends to poke right into the palm of your hand right there, whether you're right-handed or left-handed. I'm actually right-handed, but I hold it with my left. But that's not a big deal. Once I put a case on, that's going to go away anyway. You know, I wanted it to be a little bit shorter and a little bit wider, but it is definitely a little bit wider and a little bit shorter. Not as much as I wanted it to be, but that's not a deal breaker. What, you know, again, I like this design. I do. Like I said during the intro, I want something to wow me. I shoot a lot of night video, take a lot of night pics. So, you know, that's an area that's very important for me when shooting video for the early morning vlog. So I'm hoping that in the dark, low light video is going to be sharp, crisp, not having issues like a lot of focus hunting, light flare issues that I had with the S24 Ultra when I first brought that in. Sold that device and I brought it in again. I'm actually using it to shoot this video with. After all the updates, it's gotten a lot better. There's going to be certain areas that, for me personally, I want this device to succeed in. And through the reviewing process, there's going to be questions from some of you, and I'm going to do my best to answer those questions, whether it has to do with connectivity, how solid this device is day in, day out. I don't want to have any creaks or squeaks. I don't want to have any issues with the inner display, which is really nice looking. You still have that crease there. I really don't ever see the crease going away, but I'm sure at some point it's going to become a lot more minimal, but we're not there yet. So you can still see the crease a little bit there. But yeah, I mean, whether the speakers sound great, are they mediocre, are they poor, display, how good is that area when watching movies and videos. As far as the cameras, I'm going to be taking a lot of pics and shooting a lot of videos. I'm going to be sharing all of that with you. I'm going to be doing some comparisons up against the Google Pixel Fold and the OnePlus Open. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of different questions that I get, and I'm going to do my best to give you answers outside of what I want to experience with the Z Fold 6. Like I mentioned, if I end up with the same experience before the 15-day return policy that I got in the Z Fold 5, if I don't see anything that I'm like, yes, this is worth keeping for a while, then I'm going to return it. You know, again, Samsung's not giving us a lot here year after year. They're becoming the new Apple. You get a little bit, but you get charged a lot more. And right now, economically, man, things are getting really expensive out there. To be honest with you folks, the goal is to find, to experience an area or two, maybe three, who knows, that's worth keeping this smartphone in-house. That is the goal. You can see that the Z Fold 6 is a little bit taller, just by just 1/16 of an inch there. Not as wide as the OnePlus Open. Looking from the top there, it looks like the OnePlus Open still a little bit thinner when closed. Camera bump on the OnePlus Open really comes out there. And of course, that's much bigger than what we got going on over here. And we have the Google Pixel Fold, which is a lot shorter and definitely a lot wider. That's just crazy. Look at that. Okay, from the top, I can't tell. It looks like when folded, the Google Pixel Fold is a little bit thinner, but with that camera bar all the way across, it makes it look like it's actually thicker. But if I look from the bottom, yeah, it's a little bit thinner. Definitely a lot wider. And all three, bumpy cam there, all three next to each other. Okay, you do get a lot of fingerprints on the back of the silver shadow. One last thing that I want to do, and that is a case review for the Z Fold 6 because, well, gots to have protection. This is the Plyo Pro TPU and hard plastic see-through polycarbonate material, drop tested. You got a built-in magnet for MagSafe, clearly rugged anti-yellowing technology for the Z Fold 6. That is a good looking case. This installation guide is going to show you where the adhesive on the front and back part of the case are, so you can peel off the protective film and allow the adhesive to stick to your Z Fold 6 so it doesn't easily fall off. The frame of the case are plastic polycarbonate material. Obviously some flex there. You don't have a built-in screen protector, and you are going to have some adhesive the inner back part of the case. I am not going to remove the film because I got too many cases to review. I'm going to leave it on, but what you want to do is just pull away that protective film. You can see that on the back part of the case here. Okay, this is the opening for your fingerprint reader power button and your volume rocker, so that's the back part of the case. You're going to put the back part of the case on, just like that. And you're going to see that you have plenty of depth there. There's no actual lip, there's just depth there. If you're going to be really rugged with your Z Fold 6, I would definitely sport some camera glass lens protectors. I will be getting some in. You got the magnet for MagSafe on the back there. Man, I am loving that blue. and that clear back there. That is bold, very bold. Right, you got a mic cutout and your USB Type-C charging port there exposed. No hinge protection. So if you're not really good with holding on to your smartphone, hold on a little bit tighter. Okay, a little extra grip. But for those of you that don't have an issue, then you're good to go. Nothing's guaranteed, folks, but you're better with than without. Okay, then you would put it on just like that, and you would rub down. Rub down where that adhesive is, okay? You want it to adhere. You want it to stick to your Z Fold 6. Isn't that gorgeous? That is gorgeous. Look at that. Recessed area for the earpiece. Up top, 3 little cutouts for the top mics, and you got a cutout there for the speaker grill. And on the bottom, we already looked at that area. You got a cutout right there for the other speaker. There's the corners there. There are hinge film protectors that you can purchase as well. And I would definitely do that if you are wanting some sort of protection for that area. I would definitely look into purchasing that over at Amazon. A lot of lip surrounding the flat AMOLED display. A lot of protection going on there. I would sport a tempered glass screen protector. I do have a tempered glass screen protector from UAG. I will be doing an install. But if you're going to set down on a really rough surface, I would go tempered glass screen protector. If you sit down on a flat surface a little bit rough, film is good. But either way, have protection for that display. On the back, earlier I mentioned camera glass lens protectors, especially if you're really rough, but a flat surface a little bit rough, you're good to go. Please use your discretion. And we're going to test out the UAG magnetic charging pad with kickstand. Bam, look at that. The magnetic attraction is definitely there. I will leave a link for this product down below in the description area. Everything that you see in this video, as far as it being a product, all that information will be down below in the description area. Yeah, that is really good to see. And bam, just like that. So let's just say you're watching a movie or some videos, and you need a little extra battery juice. You can just throw on the UAG magnetic wireless charging pad. There are a lot of different charging pads out there that you can purchase. So you can just use that kickstand and you can watch whatever it is you're watching. Or maybe you're reading a book. Maybe you're gaming. I don't know, but that is super cool. Super cool. Okay, there you go. The Z Fold 6 in-house. It's a good looking smartphone. I love the design. It is a little bit wider, I can tell. Is that going to be enough to make a difference when using the cover display? I don't know. I will let you know that. On the inside, the case does protect the edges of your Z Fold 6. It's a beautiful inner display. Yeah, I'll be bringing all of you some updates, and we'll see what my experience is like. And again, if you have any questions, please ask down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. God bless you all. Peace and love.